Sorry for the delay. I'm not sure why, but VTube Studio was having some issues. But hopefully that's all sorted out now. And if I make any weird movements, you guys know why. All right. Uh, I already see some weird movements. uh, I'll fix that after the stream. So, here you can just, uh, maybe try not to notice that my face is stuck. It has been so many days. Welcome back, Tuxedoji, and welcome, Chris. Does this game not have audio? I used my own BGM last time, but, then figured that I would... Mm. Hello? Do you guys hear anything? Is it just my headphones? This is already going great. Just you? You guys hear the game all right? Hi, Dreams and Stardust! Welcome, welcome! Well, as long as you guys hear the game, I guess that's all right. I should keep that lower than the voices. Hi, Biblio! I'm gonna mute the game audio actually and use my own again. Just because I feel really discomforted if you guys can hear it, but I can't. Da da da. Da da da. Da. All right. Are we ready to beat up Neil? Oh boy, I can't wait to beat up Neil. Yeah. All right. Today, Sarah and I are going shopping together. I asked her if she wanted to join me as I was planning on buying a new cell phone. Gotta do what you gotta do. Personally, I don't buy a new phone until my old one just can't be used anymore. It wasn't because of Neil's comment about my phone still having buttons and looking like a fossil. That's fashionable. That is fashionable, Freya. Ah. I pressed the wrong button before. I pressed the button that makes my face go frown. Well, maybe just a little. Don't think about him! Regardless, I decided it was kind of time to upgrade to a smartphone, especially since Sarah keeps asking me to download this app so we can chat together. I figured she'd be the best person to take with me on a phone shopping trip. Huh? We enter the electronics store, and I look around at all the phones that are on display. Their price tags are pretty brutal. Yeah, I would suspect so. Which one do you have, Sarah? Sarah walks towards one that looks sleek and black. This one, the Imperium 6, big but still compact enough to fit in your... She has pockets? Oh my god. Oh my god. This city really is full of rich people. I don't know what I should pick. The price tag on Sarah's is 699 euros? And I would prefer not to spend so much on a simple phone. Sarah gets distracted by the camera lens in the next aisle, and she gleefully hops over to check them out. Look at these lenses. I should really upgrade mine. I'd like a low aperture for indoor photography. I don't know what that means. I pretend to know what Sarah means and nod my head, all the while looking at a much cheaper cell phone. You should ask her. Make some conversation, you're friends. The cell phone I'm holding is white with a 249 euro price tag, and I really do not know what the difference is with the one Sarah has. Perhaps you simply pay more for a brand name? That could be it. I wish I could go too, says Sarah all of a sudden. Oh no, you do not. I don't even want to go. Sarah, please go in my place. Please, have a romantic comedy with Neil in my place. Huh? Go where? I ask, looking up and seeing her head pop out over the shelf. Sarah walks back to where I am. That masquerade ball party, of course. The UK pound has a stiff upper lip, a flat bottom, and the euro is as round as the world. Right? After I got that invitation from Neil, obviously I told Sarah about it, and she's been green with envy ever since. She can go. Want my invitation instead? Please. Can I? The pictures that I could take. I'd love to photograph some of those costumes in a ballroom. Please, let Sarah go. Yes, yes, yes. I'm almost tempted to let Sarah go in my place. She seems way more eager about the idea than I am, and we were okay with not going in the first place. Remember that? Do you remember? Sorry, I'm only going there in the hopes of finding some clients. Neil is rich after all, and I'm sure he only mingles with rich people. I don't like to admit it, but he is right when he said it's a big opportunity for me. It could bump up my revenue. I know, says Sarah. I can still dream. Have you decided what to wear yet? The ugliest clothes I can. No, wait, think. What if she hit it off with Neil and suddenly that douche is dating your bestie? Oh no. That's a good point. No, but I guess I should be diligent and make something that wows people. We already have a perfectly serviceable mermaid costume. What's wrong? I'm sure you'll make something beautiful. I have no doubt about that. I give Sarah a smile. She always seems to have my back. Let us date, Sarah! Now, can we get back to why I came here in the first place? I still don't know which one to pick. Sarah laughs and then continues looking for a cell phone with me. Date her. Date her. Look how domestic you are. What's wrong with mermaids? I mean, I'm saying that mermaids are already a good costume. We don't need a new one. She eventually convinces me to buy the white one I had in my hands before. It has a 5.5-inch screen, a front-facing camera, and does everything a smartphone should do. Huh. Interesting that they're using euros and inches. I had assumed that America was the only place that used feet and inches. Is it just like a cell phone thing? Do they usually use inches for, I guess, electronics? It's my first smartphone. The UK uses feet and inches, but not euros. So where is this? It's my first smartphone, so Sarah helps me set everything up, downloading the app she thinks I would need, and explaining how to use the touch commands. After a while, I think I understand everything well enough, and Sarah and I part ways. When I'm home, I fiddle around with my new phone, and then I get addicted to Mystic Messenger. I'm entering my old contact information, copying the numbers and names from my previous phone. I even enter in Neil's number, still listing him as His Majesty. To test it out, I send him a brief text on the chat messaging app that Sarah downloaded for me. I'm unsure if Neil has it as well, but she assured me that most people own the same app. Why do you have a heart app? Got a smartphone, now you can't complain it's a fossil anymore. Ah, good. Now destroy him. I smirk at myself. Neil isn't the only one with a fancy phone anymore. It's not the most expensive model that he has, but it's something. About 5 minutes later, it vibrates and I check. I can only assume this is Freya, who doesn't feel the need to introduce herself in her first message to me. Yeah, what about it? Yeah, it's me. You're so smart for figuring that out. Want a pat on your back? A simple compliment will suffice. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Not you. Never, ever you. I'm not a dog. Could have fooled me. In real life and non-hate. He doesn't reply anymore after that, and I'm a little bit disappointed. It's a lot more fun to rib someone when they reply back to you. I guess I should start working on my costume for the masquerade ball. And again, here's our store, fashioned like a yard sale. My dress is well on its way. The patterns have already been cut out. I just need to stitch it all together. I can't wait until Neil sees it. Speaking of Neil, he just entered my boutique. Leave. Kick him out. He has no more business here. I stand up straight, surprised to see him here. Neil? I was just dropping by to see your progress. You mean my costume? Yes, why else would I be here? To harass me as usual? You came to check out your competition? Neil sticks his nose up in the air. You cannot compete with my vastly superior tailor. He's a huge name among very famous people. Uh-huh. I sigh out loud. Did you come here just to brag? You could have simply done it through text. Neil's eyes perk up a little as he sees the device. He walks over to inspect it. Hey! No touchy! Is that your new phone? Model A5 Pixana. That's an outdated model. I'm sorry we can't all be 1%ers like you. My eyes glaze over as he rattles on regarding some technical info that I really don't care about. Why didn't you get the latest version? We can't all be made out of money, Neil. If you want me to have a recent phone so bad you can pay for it. Because my pockets aren't lined with gold. Besides, I can call and text people, that's all I need. Yeah, that's how I thought too. Until video games. Right, I almost forgot you are very poor. My cheeks sting with a blush. Why is he always this hostile? I am not poor. You couldn't pay to replace my watch, though. Normal people don't have 6,000 euros to drop at a moment's notice. We can't all be made out of money. What? Why not? Don't you have parents? I don't have the time to listen to you calling me poor. If you're done mocking me, how about you leave? Neil rolls his eyes at me. I didn't come to point out our differences in wealth. I came to see your costume. Paying customers only. Well, I'm not letting you. Besides, it's not finished yet. Why don't you send progress pics with SnapPic? We're not friends. Oh, SnapPic. I heard Sarah talking about that. She wanted me to use it so we could send pictures to each other? I don't quite understand the concept, though. Even before smartphones, phones were able to take pictures and you could text them to people. Freya? Freya, you good? I don't have SnapPic? Oh, it's a free app, though. Anyone can get it. Even poors like you. I just don't really know how to... What did Sarah teach you? Installation is like the easiest part. Oh my god. A friend of mine wanted me to get it as well, but this is all very new to me. It's very confusing. Maybe Freya doesn't like the idea of photos going poof. That's why you gotta back it up in at least 2 different drives. SnapPic, how about Face Space? Smartphones are a mystery to me. Okay, I think that maybe this protagonist isn't meant to be relatable after all. Here, let me. Suddenly, Neil appears behind me, his head hovering over my shoulder. Pepper spray him! Instinctively, I freeze up at our proximity to each other. That is way too close. He's in punching distance. Let's go. His slender fingers reach out for the screen in my hands. He flicks his index finger across the screen, browsing through it. Hey! You've got to find it in the App Store first. Kill him. Kill him. Do you always breathe down people's necks? I wasn't that close. But then he lowers his eyebrows at me. He lowers his eyebrows. I'm just trying to help. You seem to be unable to navigate your own cell phone that even most children are capable of doing nowadays. That's not how to endear yourself to your crush, Neil. And you can chat with real friends in Skycord. Well, sorry, my parents didn't have a lot of money when I grew up, so I never really got the latest technology. Freya, you grew up in a two-story house. Your grandma was transferred to a state-of-the-art hospital. You got a whole dress for your birthday. It was a dress that you didn't want, and it was homemade, but not everyone grew up rich like you. You grew up richer than me. Both of us glare at each other, not saying a word. The tension between us has gotten thick and suffocating. Freya, you got through college. And you own this property where you own your own independent business. Freya, you're breaking my heart. Neil crosses his arms as he finally breaks eye contact with me. He bashfully shuffles his feet on the spot, then stretches out his hand toward me. Here, just let me do it for you, then. I bite down on my lip, staring at him for a couple of seconds, but I hand over my phone, and he throws it on the ground. Neil's fingers start tapping on the screen, something he seems quite familiar with. Within a minute, he is done with whatever he's doing and looks back up at me. There, you've got SnapPic installed. It'll import your contacts from your phone, and you'll have to create a profile. Oh, well, that was fast. Thanks. Neil is about to hand over my phone, but then his eyes flicker across the screen one last time. He cocks his head to the side. Who's His Majesty? Oh, you know, I'm just good friends with Prince Philip. Oh, he is a jerk. That is private information. As I try to take my phone back, I end up bumping it out of Neil's hand and it falls to the floor. Well, rip. Hey, Neil, you're gonna pay for that, right? Prince Philip's dead, yo? Not in this year! I quickly bend down to grab it from the floor, not realizing Neil has the same idea. Are they going to hold hands? Even better. Our foreheads painfully bump into each other. Yeah! Except I somehow managed to knock into Neil's face again, right against his chin, a sharp pain striking me through my entire head. We headbutted him. It's what he deserves. I bow away in agony, whimpering and holding my jaw. It's like I hit it against a boulder. What's Neil's jaw made of? Well, it's because he's got a hard head. Hopefully this isn't an Apple phone, otherwise her phone's dead. When I pry open one of my eyes, I see Neil standing in front of me, completely stupefied. Your nose! Oh, we are going to have to pay for this. Neil's hand reaches out to his lips where the blood is slowly inching across. Take his head and pull him into a suplex. Yes! Then widens his eyes when he realizes he's bleeding from his nose. Is this covered by your insurance? Ah, my nose! What? I never had a nose. Seriously? Oh, 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 the privilege in this town. Oh, my God. Helplessly, he stands there as his face starts to resemble a murder scene. Neil. Oh. Now I just want to see them both suffer. That's definitely how you should feel about a dating sim, right? I am so sorry, authors. I'm so sorry. Pinch it with your fingers and keep your face down so that it doesn't bleed into your throat. And you should also keep your arm up too. Like, whichever arm corresponds to the nostril that's bleeding the most. Neil quickly pinches the bridge of his nose and looks down towards the ground. Give me a second, I'll go grab some tissues for you. And then we leave him to bleed to death. When I get back, Neil is still standing there pinching his nose, not having moved an inch. It's kind of funny. Here, I say as an offer of the tissue, clean your face, but don't stop pinching your nose. Neil takes the tissue from me and quickly wipes away the blood from his lips. He's still wearing that shocked expression on his face, as if he truly doesn't know what to do. He looks frightened. Neil, I'm afraid you only have an hour left to live. He's not gonna make it. We'll have to apply a tourniquet around his throat. I take the bloody tissue from it and throw it into the trash. How long do I have to pinch? About 10 to 15 minutes, so don't be in a hurry to let go yet. Neil grows quiet, continuing to hold his nose whilst looking down at the floor. A few minutes pass by as we stand in silence. I can't help but chuckle a little at the situation. Good. Seeing Neil so helpless and frantic in front of me is golden. That's maybe not so good. Freya, please don't become a sadist. He is a jerk and he does deserve this, but this is unrelated to his jerkness. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Sorry, it's just a little funny. Is this really the first time you've had a nosebleed? And what of it? Is this something common with you? Do you often excrete blood through your nostrils, among other orifices? Man, when I was in like first grade or second grade, I got nosebleeds several times a week, especially during like the autumn months, just because of, the change in humidity. Dry air just kind of does that to you. Eventually, the teachers stopped minding. We have to murder him to save his life. This one guy's great aunt said so. We're gonna cure him even if it kills him. I don't know, not often, but everyone I know has gotten at least one when they were kids. I always shoot blood through my nose. Get good, scrub. Dreams, are you okay? I recall the times I've had a nosebleed before in my life. It's kind of amazing Neil has managed to live through life with gout without getting a single one. Like, does he carry a humidifier with him? Is that a rich people thing? Because at this point I am ready to believe that that is something that rich people do. Figures the first time I get one is because of you. Ah, a friend of mine says he gets a nosebleed when he gets turned on. That's an anime thing. What's that supposed to mean? Do you watch Japanese animes, Neil? He's ace, so he never gets them. It was an accident. It's not like I wanted to knock into you on purpose. You sure about that? You love breaking my things after all. Ah, good idea. So then, instead of making your nose just plain bleed, how about we rake it, huh? I just tried to crack my knuckles into the microphone. Did you guys hear it? This time. As much as I'd love to hit you, this time it wasn't intentional. Huh? Hang on. Let me try. Ah. Okay, did you guys hear that crack? I mean, Neil's got a very punchable face sometimes, but I didn't try to hit him on purpose this time. In the future? Maybe. You could feel it? I think so. I gotta make it louder for the clipping. Ah. Yee! Yee! Neil visibly recoils from me, eyes widening in shock. What? Oh, nothing at all. How about you stay away from my face from now on? Good idea. I'd be happy to, as long as you stay away from mine, okay, Neil? Now get out of my store. I ignore his warning and take a step towards Neil. Nonsense. Let me see how your nose is doing. Back off! Neil looks really distraught, so I can't help but grin and corner him against my counter. Freya, don't do that. Like, he seems pretty serious about this, like, not as a bit or tsundere sort of thing. Even if somebody is being a jerk, please don't make them intentionally uncomfortable in a way that's not just a direct consequence of their own actions. Thank you for the fitness, Biblio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And thank you very much for the sip, Chris. Get soda. Not another step. Just let me take a look. It's been long enough by now. Don't be a big baby. No, what am I? Are you sure you got any brains left in the first place? Har har, it might be funny to you, but I'm the one bleeding. I promise it'll be okay. Neil surprisingly slumps his shoulders in defeat and lets me remove the hand on his nose. Hi, Ray! We're bullying this man. His arm falls to his side and I let go of his clammy hand. I study his face, only seeing a smidge of blood near his nostril still, but it's not bleeding anymore. How's it look? I'm afraid you only have an hour left to live. Surprised by Neil's vulnerable look, I can't help but stare at him. His guard is usually up and he's constantly arguing with me, but here he looks fragile and a little scared, so please respect his space. You know, for someone who works at the hospital, you know surprisingly little about medical emergencies. This isn't an emergency, Freya. Neil turns his head to the side, then pushes my hand away from his face. I'm not a licensed medical practitioner. There's no reason for me to know what to do with a nosebleed. You interact with children, don't you? Well, Neil, it seems the bleeding has stopped. You can breathe a sigh of relief that your brain hasn't fallen out. O kawaii koto? Don't patronize me! I'm leaving. Good. Please don't come back. See you at the party. Be sure to take tissues with you. Neil opens the doors and dashes out of my boutique. I'm a little gleeful that I got to tease Neil like that. It feels good to bring him down a notch from his pompous attitude. I don't think that this is good for either of them. I can't wait to rub it in his face when he sees my glorious masquerade dress. That we get to design, right? Right? Yeah! Yeah! Client. Is it me? Am I the client? Yeah! For myself! So it already has a design. I guess. In-game phrase going Gesugo as she forces tissues up Neil's nose. We really can't design it ourselves? Eh. Mhm. Yeah, it's way too understated. Uh, but, stars. Small, really heavily spaced stars. Where are stars? Is it this? Okay. And for the top part, it looks like it's the normal slim shirt with, pointed sweetheart. And then this, what is this pattern called? It's kind of curly like this? Ah, and the skirt also has a hem. How do we make this more Freya looking? Oh, oh, the hemline color is wrong. Is it this? Huh? Oh, oh, the pattern. Wait, the pattern color is wrong for the top hemline. Okay. What about this? Huh? That's also not it? Hello! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, Panda! Hello, Panda's friends! Hmm. Welcome! Right now I am designing this cute little dress to attend a masquerade ball in, where we can bully a man. I'm going to destroy him. Okay, so it looks like the highlight should be brown. Does this count as brown? Okay, this counts. I want to see how far I can get away from the intended color scheme. Ah, I clipped for a second? Oh, what do you mean? Um... Uh... Will this count? Okay, this still counts, but... Well then, what would count as black? Huh? The BTM? What happened? Was the BTM not playing before? Guys! Guys! I announced that I was starting the BGM, oh my god! Why? I trusted you! I trusted you! I said, okay, it looks like the game's audio isn't coming through on my end, so I'm going to mute it and start my own BGM right now. And you guys just let me sit in silence. I am betrayed. That counts as black. This probably does not count as black. Hidoyo. So gray counts as black. But white does not count as black. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go in a white dress. Just make it really flashy. This is the one. I am betrayed by my own chat. A likely story, Ray. It was orange, so what's a good orange that I could do? Oh wait, no, it was brown, wasn't it? Was it brown or orange? I'll check right now. It was brown. The skirt's hemline is yellow. No, this counts as white. Yes, what is it, Tuxedoji? Is this the best that I can do? I will also want to see how far I can go with the pattern here. It doesn't make a difference. I see. That's pretty moe. Is this white? This counts as white, okay. But I really want to see how far I can go with the brown. Is this the best we can do? But this also looks really understated. I really wish that they gave us more liberties with this. Because it's a creative game, right? Alas, alack. I'll just have to be satisfied with this, I guess. We paid ourselves. Should we service some other clients while we're here? No, none of them deserve it. Do you want a crystal dress, Crystal? Well, then I don't mind trying to freestyle something for you. What's a crystal dress like? A mermaid skirt, right? You guys, let me know what you're in the mood for. I think that I want to go with the ribbons. Should I keep floor length? Yeah, I want floor length. No need for a waistband. Alright. I think that a fade would be cute. Ooh. And then you want a lot of sparkles, right? So for the main one, maybe a blue of some sort? Or maybe white with some blue sparkles. I think that we have a bubble pattern, actually. Or water, but I don't really like that one that much. erases the bubbles. Though I guess that I can put those on the bottom instead. What's wrong, Ray? Nothing? You can talk to me about anything, okay, Senpai? I wish that we could have the waist blend in easily, but I guess I'm gonna... That's right, and we can also add a pattern to this fade, right? Give us the sparkles. Huh? Yeah, I remember that servant profile. Tuxedoji, I owe you my life. Aww. That's so sweet, Tuxedoji. Another fade down here, for maybe the ocean's abyss. Sleeves color matches the top or matches the bottom. Maybe some other style of sleeves? Ruffles are nice. Maybe a different hemline. I want to go with the hug shoulder. Alright, I give you Chris dress. Woohoo! Now let's beat up Neil. Oh my god, we have to actually put it on. Where'd the dress go? That's not what we made. Where is it? There. Oh yeah, and we should probably put on a mask too, right? Though I wonder if they'll let us in without the mask. This looks a lot like what we made, but it's not. It might be in finished orders? Finished orders? Where's that? There doesn't seem to be a finished orders tab. dress again? I mean, that can't be it, right? It was, I think, a slim shirt and pointed sweetheart. Maybe it's in the shop? But we made it ourselves, so it shouldn't be in the shop. Then brown. Oh, that's where you bought everything. Okay, I'll check it after remaking this dress, I guess. It was circular, floor length, black with stars. Okay, the shop. No, I bought everything from the clothing store. The place is still sold out. Hey Freya, do you think Viv is scared of me? Yes. It would take up a lot of space if you had a way to see filled orders, because you do a lot of orders. Again, I did like 440. But this is the dress. This one after all? But it's not what we made. It's not what we made. Let's be fancy, I guess. Come with a bludgeoning weapon. It really comes in all these different colors. But no, we need a bludgeoning weapon. This looks nice and heavy. And some really sharp shoes. Which of these looks sharpest? Okay, I think that we can go with what we have on now. And socks. Socks are very good. I wish I had socks like that, but they don't come in my size. Thank you, Ray! See, this isn't it either. What? Did it just give up? It's the day of the ball. I've been working long and hard on my own dress. Its golden accent stitched on the black fabric was done with love and care. The dress looks and feels expensive, and I'm quite proud I've outdone myself. Even the mask is looking fabulous with its black feathers and zirconium studs. Neil will eat his words when he sees me. I just want to see that look on his face. He just want to drink it in. We've been texting back and forth sometimes while I was making the costume. Why would you do that to yourself, Freya? He's none of your business anymore. He would brag about his costume being the best, and I would brag about my own progress, keeping him posted with a few texts here and there. Most of them were thinly veiled excuses to take a jab at each other. Oh my god, they're so bad for each other. I I didn't realize texting Neil like this wasn't going to be the pain I imagined it to be. Honestly, it was sort of fun sometimes. Freya, that doesn't mean it's good for you. He hasn't been a pain in the butt recently. That's not to say he hasn't used his impressive vocabulary to chew me out, because he certainly has. Except this time I fire off my own words right back at him. Neil mentioned something about having a bet with someone, but wouldn't indulge in more information about it when I pressed. Perhaps he made a bet to see if I would be wearing a trash bag to the ball or something stupid like that. I wouldn't doubt it. No, Neil will be wowed so badly, I'll knock him right off his feet. If I'm not knocking into him on purpose, that is. Do it! Either way, I'm all dressed up, makeup on, and ready to go! Hotel Grand Hotel. A taxi takes me to the large hotel hosting the event. There's even a red carpet rolled out in front. They went all out. I suddenly feel like royalty when I exit the car, and my heartbeat speeds up a little bit. This does not sound like a healthy relationship. It sure doesn't. This is definitely getting exciting. At the door, I show my invitation to the lackey. Don't call him a lackey, oh my god! And he welcomes me inside, pushing the large white doors open for me. I follow the red carpet up the stairs, lifting my dress so that my heels don't tear the fabric. For a small while, I feel a little bit like Cinderella, and I enter the ballroom with a slight smile on my lips. Come to think of it, aren't the doors to the outside supposed to be like you push from the inside, you pull from the outside? I don't know, I thought that was a building code. Am I getting mixed up? They're copied and pasted. There are just two dudes. The sound of classical music hits my ears immediately. My mouth just about drops open at the sight before me. The room is gorgeous, but not only that, the people are as well. Is it an international code? Maybe it's America only. Or is it an American code? I thought that it was because of, those incidents where people weren't able to evacuate buildings. Like, quick enough. The room is filled with people buzzing around. Lots of gold, purple, and blue sequin dresses are among the crowd. Wow. Wow. And we're joining them with the gold. Way to be original, Freya. Hi, Lord Random Cat. Why are there lackeys about? Because our protagonist is classist. And of course, the most important thing, the extravagant masks. Just had a thought, Neko Arc Freya. People would... Thank you for the follow! Welcome to the Fukunakama. People with the most exquisite masks walk by me, and I'm suddenly really glad for the fact that I placed so much time and effort into making my own, because some of these make mine pale in comparison. If there are any celebrities among them, I wouldn't know, considering everyone is hiding their identity. Really? Freya, they are barely hiding the eyes. Are you really... Well, not wanting to stand there and gawk at people, I quickly make my way over to one of the buffet tables. It's a long table with a white tablecloth, loaded with dishes of expensive-looking food. Eat it all. Oh, Freya, did you remember to bring Tupperware? I'm surprised they didn't skimp out on the food. Are you really? Because I've seen what kind of buffet food a hotel serves, but I guess Neil deserves nothing but the best after all. Yeah. Freya. I just don't know what to expect from any of her expectations anymore. A waiter quickly notices that I am not carrying a drink in my hand and hands me a glass of sparkling champagne. I thank him and start to take a little sip. Waiter, what if I was a recovering alcoholic? Waiter! Maybe the alcohol will give me a bit of courage, because I'm starting to feel a little out of my element here. Freya! I should be mingling, introducing myself to people, and get my name out there. But now that I'm here, all alone, it feels rather daunting. Perhaps I'll stick to finding Neil first. No! My eyes peer through my mask to see if I can spot him anywhere. He shouldn't be that hard to spot. He's got purple hair, after all. I sway from side to side to the music, my dress making swooping motions as it tries to follow my body. Why do you say tries? All of a sudden, someone from behind me tries to walk in front of me and ends up bumping into me. Yeah! My champagne almost flies out of my hands onto the man's suit. Again! I gasp out loud when I catch it in time before it spills out, and then I look at the man who knocked into me. I wonder who this could be. It's Neil. He didn't even change his hair. That's what your tailor came up with. There's no hiding that purple hair after all, even though his eyes are covered by a dark shadow of the mask. Oh, what's the button that I need to hide the text box again? Is it this? Oh, no, that's to change the size. What do I do to hide the text box? It's Neil before me! He's wearing a black and white outfit that reminds me of a Joker. It looks well made. His bragging wasn't for no reason after all. To be honest, it looks rather good on him, does it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean to the artists. Because this is... I mean, it's drawn well. It's just because it's Neil. I grin at him. Of course he had to be the first person I run into. Good. Now spill the champagne on his suit on purpose. Should have knocked into me a bit harder. At least then I get the pleasure of ruining another shirt of yours. That's the spirit. I stand there tall and proud, showing off my costume in all its full glory. I wait for his reaction, something I've been dying to see once I started working on my costume. Oh God, please don't have it so that Neil doesn't recognize us and he treats us all kindly, and we're surprised because he's so polite when it's not us. Please, please no, please no. Neil straightens himself and cocks his head to the side. He doesn't recognize us! Oh. Not the reaction I was hoping for. Oh, come on, I know you knocked it into me on purpose. You should admit that at least. He doesn't even recognize the voice. I can't believe this. You're a strange one. I'm not the one knocking into people on purpose. Right. Neil then continues to ignore me and resume looking through all the buffet food. I chew on my lip and frown. Is that all he's going to do? He's not going to tease me, not even a single word. Punch him. I'm a bit peeved that he hasn't started anything yet, aside from rudely bumping into me. So, I guess I should be the one to start the battle of words. Wow, Neil is just going to think he's being randomly harassed by a stranger. Is Neil face blind, actually? Is Neil face blind and that's why he didn't recognize that us and the person in the photo were the same person? Neil, if you're face blind, why are you attending a masquerade ball? So, did your tailor come make that costume for you? With the way you bragged about him before, I expected you to come wearing nothing but a diamond-crusted cape. Neil looks up from the buffet, and he clutches the edges of his blazer and puffs out his chest. My costume was made by the best, thank you very much. Ha, I'm sure I didn't make your costume. Oh. He then turns on his heel and walks away from the buffet. More for us. My mouth drops open. Did Neil just ditch me? That can't be Freya, grumbles Neil. She's beautiful. Oh no, he has prosopagnosia and we've ripped into him for that. Oh no. Neil, you have to tell people these things. Oh no, he didn't. He disappears amongst the crowd, so I hurry after him, worming myself through the sea of people who are all trying to dance. Freya, don't be rude. I try to look over the costumes and tall hats, but the feathers and boas are blocking my sight, and soon I've lost Neil. Dang, we should have brought a feather and boa. Why did he leave? Maybe he just didn't realize it was me? Could that be it? Maybe I look so different from normal that Neil had no idea it was me. Perhaps. Maybe Neil was under the impression that the normal us was still a boy. I growl in frustration and try to worm myself past another lady who suddenly notices I'm trying to get past her, and she faces me. Time to face up to the consequences, Freya! Well, hello there, pretty lady, she says with a slur in her words. But not an offensive slur. Oh god, someone's drunk at this time already. How much did she have to drink? Where are you going? If her breath is an indicator, she drank a lot. Can we woo her? Not right now. We need to get her a taxi. We need to get her a taxi, guys. Are you alone? No, I'll accompany you. You look so lost and sad. I can't seem to really get a word in as the woman starts to ramble. Sad and lonely like my cousin. You should meet him. Is this Neil's cousin who was having the wedding? Because that's what he had wanted the thing for before, right? Am I getting mixed up? Am I thinking of another Otome game? I'm actually trying to... Well then, let's go meet him! She swings an arm around my neck and pulls me close to her until I'm squished against her itchy costume. Against my will, I'm being dragged around by this random drunk woman, when all I really want to do is find Neil again. Freya, why would you want to do that? You are here for networking! Networking. Are you guys hearing my really meaty slaps? Networking! Networking! I just meant, can we get on her route? We pass by a couple of groups who are dancing until I'm suddenly thrown into the arms of a man. That's our new love interest. I say, but I know it's going to be Neil. Stop finding Neil and do your job. Exactly, Ray! Oh, thank God it's not Neil. His costume is also dumb. The glass of champagne in my hand spills out all over the floor. Some of it splatters on the shoes of the strange man. I take a step back and cringe. What if this is some celebrity I just spilled my drink on? Oh no, I'm so sorry about that. I just got pushed. Look, I brought you a single lady. Oh, single ladies. Oh, single ladies. Oh, single ladies. Let's stop moping around and have fun. She looks like a perfect candidate to be our fiancé, no? Oh my god. I see you've met my cousin, he says as he stares off into the distance. Yeah, I guess so. Here, let me clean... Freya? Oh my god. Please don't kneel down and clean a stranger's shoes right here, right now, in the middle of a fancy party. Oh no, it's Bill Cipher. I place the empty glass down on a nearby table, then take my handkerchief from my purse and bend down to clean his shoe. We kneel down to clean his shoe. I feel mortified for spilling champagne on a stranger or someone famous. A white mask greets my vision. The man is down on my level with his hand on top of my hand. He's way too close for comfort. What are you doing? What? Cleaning? Oh, Freya. You're not gonna get anything done hoeing around like that. He gently takes the handkerchief from my hand, wipes away the champagne from his shoe, then slips his hand into mine again as he lifts me up. Suddenly I feel like I'm being treated as a princess. Freya, oh my god! Raise your standards. Raise your standards. I know I'm the last person to be saying this, but raise your standards. I'm gonna cry. When he sees my eyes looking at our hands, he drops it. Oh, well, it's been nice meeting you, but I need to go find my friend. Freya, did you just call Neil your friend? I need to get back to Neil. I don't really want to embarrass myself any further in front of celebrities. It makes me feel completely out of place. Freya, why did you come here? Why? At least shove bits of the cafe into some Tupperware, Freya. However, didn't I decide to attend this ball so I could show off my dress to other people? In case I could get some clients out of it? Why would I be rushing out to find Neil all of a sudden? It's the hand of fate. It's the invisible hand of fate. Oh god, how do we escape it? Then again, I do still want to find him, and make sure he knows it's me this time. Breadsticks. A friend? I simply nod my head and then turn around to leave, but suddenly a hand grabs my arm, pulling me back. I changed my mind. I don't want this dude anymore. Please don't pull women back without permission. But wait, don't you need to replace your glass of champagne? Don't touch me without permission, dude. You're cancelled. I frowned. To me, it didn't really matter. Sure, I guess. Rhea, you doorknob. Doormat! Who wants a doorknob? The man snaps his fingers to alert one of the waiters, who quickly comes down to offer a tray of glasses filled with champagne. The man picks one of the glasses and hands it out for me. For you. I don't trust you. The man's voice is familiar, but I'm not quite sure where to place it. Perhaps I've seen him on TV? Yes, maybe. Gosh, I might really be talking to a celebrity. Well, if he's at this party, he has to be rich as well. Perhaps I can turn him into a client instead. Good idea! Thank you. I really do apologize for spilling some on you. He smiles warmly at me. That's all right. I'm going to need more alcohol. Sarah would be so jealous of me right now. We aren't doing anything. We should have given this to Sarah. I study the man in front of me. The man's costume is composed of a golden vest covered in a diamond pattern, and underneath a silky black blouse. Wait, I'm not clear on what the difference is between a blouse and a shirt. When I grew up, I was taught that a blouse is a woman's top, and a shirt is just a generic term. So I, have never actually questioned that before, but if a man wears a blouse, then I have the wrong definition. With matching black pants. There's a silver cape attached at his neck. It looks expensive and skillfully made. I admire whoever created it. In the UK, a blouse is a woolen shirt. Ooh. You have a lovely costume. He coughs coyly, turning his head away from me. You know what I bet would look even better on you? My costume, let's trade. Thank you, ma'am. Yours looks exquisite as well. Don't you ma'am me. Great, at least there is someone here who likes my work. I give him a big smile. I feel like I can take on Neil now, and anything he dishes out at me. So, who's this friend of yours that you're looking for? It's a secret. It's a masquerade ball. What do you think? I tap my finger against the glass. Neil and I aren't really friends. Oh good, so you acknowledge it. But how else do I describe him? Frenemies? No, just plain enemies. Well, I guess maybe we're not really friends, but I'm looking for him regardless. Yeah, I need to punch him. Then, do you want to find this not friend together? What does he look like? Well, two people searching for someone is better than one. And at least he's being nice and everything, even though I was pushed into his arms and spilled champagne on him. If I did that with Neil, I'd have an earful. What happened to turning him into a client? What's he look like? Well, he's got purple hair and he's got a black and white costume. Rhea, make your sales pitch. Rhea, what are you doing? Forget Neil. Have you seen him around before? Yes, but I lost sight of him. He's probably looking for a mirror so he can admire himself. The man snorts, then flashes me a smile. I know just the place. He then offers his arm to me like a true gentleman. No. Swept away in this ballroom of extravagant costumes and chivalry, I lick my arm with his. No. I guess there's no harm getting a little bit of fun out of this event. He leads me away from the crowd, further down another room, where the music is less loud. There aren't many people around, and Neil isn't among them. I drink more of my champagne and place it down near another table. That's when I notice the reason why he led me to this place. There are a few giant intricate mirrors on the wall. The frames are old and painted gold, but the most amazing thing is seeing myself in the mirror. I don't look like me. It's no wonder Neil didn't recognize me. I hardly recognize me. I feel like I'm looking through a window and staring at someone else. Someone who's living a much more interesting life than I am, wearing a dress I'd never wear. But for now, I am that person. The cloak of anonymity is like a high that I'm starting to like, but your voice is the same. It's beautiful. We're just narcissists at the mirror. Oh, am just losing it at these rich people. It's from the early 19th century, originating from France. Here's the money for the cleaners to hide the body. Thank you so much, Biblio. Thank you, Oni-chan. Having googled it, it is a loose, less formal shirt of any material. A shirt is very regular, a blouse can be pretty wild. Huh. I see, so a blouse is like a casual shirt. Interesting. Oh god, we're going to break that mirror, aren't we? It is said that people believe this mirror would show your true self. Sometimes the truth is not what people wanted to see. To be honest, I feel like I'm not even looking at myself right now. Like it's someone else up there. Or is that too silly? The man is quiet for a bit, nothing but a slight smile appearing on his lips. That's not a silly thought at all. I can imagine this is not your everyday wardrobe, but that's the allure of it, isn't it? Oh, I don't like the way I just said allure. To be someone you're not for a day, to talk to people you'd never talked to before. I'm still staring at the mirror and I see him standing next to me. Freya, stop with your romantic fantasies! Oh god, I'm a hypocrite! Oh god, oh god. Maybe this is how Cinderella felt. For one day, she got to experience what it's like to be someone else. So, Cinderella, what does it feel like? I don't know. The night's only beginning. Our moment is ruined when that woman from before comes loudly crashing into the room. Is she gonna break the mirror? There you are! I can see him visibly cringe when the woman approaches him. How are you getting along with my cousin? Nicely, I assume? Been treating her well? Don't scare her off. She's got the best dress here among this dribble of swines. Among these pigs in human clothing. Meaning she's your best chance of getting a fiancé. I blush a little at the compliment and feel a tiny bit weird due to the fiancé comment. He's been treating me well. Yeah, now, be sure to give her a ride home. I'm gonna see if they have any more of their most expensive champagne. Bye-bye now, darlings. Is she gonna be okay? We should get a taxi for her too, right? The woman trails her boa around me, letting it slip around my neck before she skedaddles away, but not before tripping on her own boa, and then carrying on like nothing happened. I'm worried for her. I can't help myself, I laugh out loud. The black-haired man behind me keeps quiet. Your cousin is quite charming. Don't mind her, she makes it a point to get drunk as fast as possible, so anything she says with a grain of salt. But you'll give me a ride home, no? After all, she insisted on it. Doesn't Cinderella have her own carriage? No, she doesn't, remember? It turns into a pumpkin. Then maybe you should hurry and go home before midnight. Don't want the spell wearing off. Oh my god. Do we really have this option? I know what I gotta pick. Alright, just a second. Where did it go? Is this? Is this the right one? No. It's not the right one. Sorry guys, I couldn't find the thing I was looking for. And thank you so much for the gift sub, Tuxedochi! Thank you. Why is kindness go find Neil? The angel option is to find Neil. The angel option. The good thing, the nice thing, the kind thing. Neil. And this is the fashion game, yes. Never, Neil. We're on the stranger's route now. The smile on my lips linger a bit. I feel myself swelling up in excitement. What part of you is swelling, Freya? I don't know who this man is, yet I have no problems flirting with him. I'm even feeling brave enough, must be the champagne, to lean into him, close enough for my dress to brush up against him. I poked my finger into his chest with a small giggle. Oh geez, she got brave real quickly. I guess I'll have to come find you after midnight then. The man simply smirks back at me, unafraid of my bold approach. And then Neil comes over, jealous even though he's been mean to us. Wasn't it the prince who was supposed to find Cinderella? Well, I don't mind if you chase me a little bit. I gave him a wink, and reached for my champagne and turned around to leave him standing there speechless. I'm on some kind of sugar rush because I've never been this flirty before. It's because of the mask. It makes me feel like I can do anything to anyone. Freya, I'm very concerned. Oh my god. However, as much as I like flirting with strange men, Freya! It's time. Oh, I am worried for this girl. Why? Railroading. I explore the premises of the hotel and discover quite a few more interesting rooms, as well as the large courtyard they have decorated with LED lights. The moon is out, and it's a little bit chilly, but I'm determined to find that weasel of a man again and give him a piece of my mind. Maybe tease him about having other men flirting with me. Yes, that would be fun. That Neil's a bad influence. Not gonna lie, I was hoping that sentence would end with time to go flirt with strange woman, right? I don't have much luck finding Neil, but I've at least been mingling a tiny bit with the others at the party. Mostly I've been getting compliments on my costume and I've returned the favor. But Neil is nowhere in sight. Did you at least pass around business cards? After I've had 2 glasses of champagne, enough to loosen up, I finally spot that purple hair again. Hey! Oi! Neil stops in his tracks to look at me. He's with a group of other men. Is Neil getting flirted with too? Finally, I caught up with him. Do you think it's fun making me run around looking for you? Sorry, throat hurt. Me? Hello? Me? Yes, you. Who else? I think you've mistaken me for somebody else. Could you imagine if this wasn't Neil after all? Imagine if it was Neil's twin brother. I couldn't possibly mistake your pompous attitude. It's unmistakable. Who is this? I don't know, some crazy lady? Oh no, it's Shinji! What? I am not crazy, it's me, Freya! Come on, let's go. No, wait, Neil, I know it's you, come back. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm cringing in real life right now. The black-haired man was Neil. I'm gonna die. I'm dying. I'm not gonna voice this, I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die. Definitely not Neil. Oh, believe me, protagonist. My face is burning too. My cheeks are burning too. Oh God, it hurts. Oh God. I let that sink in. Let the whole kitchen sink in. You should have cut off contact, Freya. You shouldn't have been the bigger person. You should have just cut off contact. I'm dying. This game is killing me. Oh, the shift key is for hiding. Leave us alone, Neil. Leave us be. I am sinking into the depths. You are a pumpkin, Freya. What did I do to deserve this? Neil, did you give a random person a wig that looks like your hair? Did you really think that? I'm losing it. Neil. I'm dead inside. I'm dead inside. Freya just used the phrase right in the feels. Oh my god, when was this written? When was this written? When was this written? Freya, you should have blocked him. It is his fault. It is completely Neil's fault. Are you hearing my slapping? Drunk her. Be sure to call her a taxi, okay, Neil? Lovely. Freya, you should have brought a jacket. Why didn't you bring a jacket? By the way, did you all know that 15-year-olds can be American Ninja Warriors now? Aw, man. I wish that they could have became American Ninja Warriors back when I was 15. Before I can even say anything, the man drapes his cape around my shoulders. Thanks, Neil. I also just noticed that the sprites breathe. Like, their body just kind of bobs up and down, while their head seems to remain in the same place. I'm not sure how I feel about that. My cousin, she hasn't done anything rash though. I usually expect her to be much more of a troublemaker. Then why do you let her drink? I think she has a drinking problem, Neil. Seems you're speaking from a lot of experience. I wish I wasn't. Growing up with her was hard enough, but then factor in that she's usually drunk. Oh, she definitely has an alcohol problem. Sounds rough. I don't really have much contact with my family aside from my mother. I think I would have liked having an older sibling or cousin looking out for me. I think that Neil is more looking out for her. Looking out for me, meddling in my life, I don't really see a difference there. Aw, she just wants you to find your Cinderella. It is very upsetting. He huffs at that. But haven't I already found her? Oh no, he's flirting back. Neil totally knows that it's us, doesn't he? I really hope that Neil didn't realize that it's us either. But then why would Neil give a stranger a wig that looks like his? Or is it really just that two people have the exact same hairstyle? And and not even just the exact same hairstyle, the same body type? The same voice? Unless both of them have prosopagnosia? Leave room for Jesus. It's because Neil and the stranger accidentally butt heads and their wigs came off. A wig? Freya, raise your standards. I'm crying. Don't give me that ASMR. This is a problem. Freya, don't go home with him on the first date, okay? What do I do? 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 What? Do we just get all of this buildup out of the way and kiss him? Even though it is definitely Neil here. Even though it is definitely Neil. No, no, I don't kiss on the first date. I don't kiss on the first date. I mean, I know that with my ex we kind of kissed before we had our first date, but I don't kiss on the first date. I'm also confused why, why kissing him was not the kind option. Like, instead of fierce or kind, is it more like dominant and submissive? There are exceptions, that is love, but it's good to have standards even if they're not immutable. Exactly. Flexibility and compromise. That's what it's all about. But I can't compromise on Neil. Don't take that as a challenge. We had to do it anyway. I can never get married. I can never get married. He's blushing all the way up to his ears. That's actually kind of cute. Freya, your standards. What's Emoto mode? Oh, I just say something, whatever you want, as your cute little sister. There's a description when you click on the redeem, right? Freya. Freya, get bonked. Oh my god! No, no, no. Get bonked! Get bonked! Get bonked! Help us! Help us, please! Please stop us before we go too far! Please! She just went ahead and said it. Oh my god. Thank you for helping us. This is very spicy. I'm gonna have some more soda right now. Chris, we just got railroaded into a makeout session with Neil. I don't want that. I didn't want that. Well, then maybe I shouldn't be playing this Otome game. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. It's my own fault for not being able to buy into this particular fiction. But we are still wringing entertainment out of it. Did Neil put on a different voice for this? Look at him. And guess what, Neil? Your costume's still stupid. You feel your body turn to stone? Well, I'm sure Neil's body is rock hard too. I'm say so. Good. Disgust. Can we do both? Ask him if he knew it was me first and then slap him? Because in this case, I don't think that slappage is appropriate. Like, not without asking a couple questions first. You can't just physically assault somebody like that. Did Neil know? Was he fooling me this entire time? Did you know it was me? Oh, the horror! No. Slappy time. Oh man, I am glad that she is upset though. I was so afraid that she would be like, wow, Neil, I never knew that you had this side to you. But she is rightfully upset. You sure are, cuz. Well, Freya, did you at least get any new clients? Let's burn this dress and dress like something else. What about this Chris dress? We didn't even get a chance to use our bludgeoning weapon. I think this is cute. And I'm keeping the bludgeoning weapon on me. The day of the masquerade ball was also the last day I saw Neil. Ever. I am mad, and haven't really gotten my feelings under control ever since. I'm not quite sure what to make of the situation either. All I know is that I've been avoiding Neil ever since. And Neil really blamed us for the toxicity between us. Really? Neil said, well, maybe you shouldn't treat people like that. Neil did! I haven't even told Sarah what's going on. I can't make any sense of it. This is why I don't kiss on the first date. I just cannot believe the nerve of him. Pretending he was a stranger who didn't know me, taking me for a fool, flirting with me, making me believe I had something real going on. I'm just too angry with him. The door of my boutique opens and disturbs my thoughts. Oh, a customer. At least that will distract me. Oh, thank goodness it's not Neil. A woman enters the boutique, and with the way she's confidently making her way towards me, makes me think I know her from somewhere. Drunk cousin? It's drunk cousin. Darling! I like her. Look, she's got a mole on her collar. I want to kiss it. I cringe. Yes, I know her. That's the woman from the ball. Apparently Neil's cousin. I don't really want to deal with her right now. Can I help you? It's me, you know, the kind of tipsy gal at the masquerade ball. Kinda tipsy. It's okay if you don't remember me, but I recognize your exquisite taste from anywhere. Nice to meet you. I'm Angela Parker. Related to Peter Parker? I simply nod my head and briefly take note that her last name is different from Neil's. Freya Fukunaga, what can I do for you? Well, you see, I had to get my hands on whoever designed your costume, and after grilling my cousin about it, he mentioned you were the designer. Ha! Fancy that. Anyways, I am in need of your services. I want you to design me a dress for an upcoming Christmas party. Dresses, at last, something I'm good at. What kind of dress? A devious smile plays on her lips. A smoking hot dress. That'll make anyone's panties come flying off, including my own, perhaps. You know, something raunchy. Angela, this is a Christian server. Perhaps you'd like... Freya. Freya, you should know that sometimes some clothes are better than no clothes. Like three-piece suits. Can we kiss her? If only. If only to get Neil mad. You're funny, I'll give you that. But no... So I guess she's not married. Unless this is the foreplay with her husband. Something red, or perhaps something black. Freya, don't give her ideas. They're used to it. That's right. The customer is king. I think I can make something that suits your tastes. That's fantastic. Please let us design it this time. Here's my contact info. Just give me a call and we can set up an appointment. I accept her business card. It looks actually quite businesslike despite her personality. I'm not quite sure I'm up to this task, but I'll give it my all. I'll do my best. I will. Great. You'll hear from me soon. Bye-bye now. Hi, Glyphs! We accidentally made out with our rival for several minutes. We were railroaded into it. I said no, but the game said yes. Wasn't there somebody you forgot to ask? The myth of consent. A few days later, and I had set up an appointment with Angela Parker, our rival's cousin. I called her after our initial meeting, and I told her I had a few designs in mind and wanted to look over some with her. For some reason, she was too busy to visit me, so she proposed I visit her instead. Angela, please, don't be setting us up with your cousin. Please. Since it was a slow day at my store, I figured I could pay the house a visit after all. So that's where I am now, standing in front of a tall apartment building, waiting for the doorman to let me in. Glad you're not calling him a lackey this time. I've got my portfolio and drawing materials with me. The building looks fancy. I wonder if Angela is just as rich as Neil is. Soon enough, I'm welcomed inside, and I go up the elevator to her apartment. I ring the doorbell and patiently wait for Angela to answer. There you are! You're looking lovely today. Oh, I'm so glad she didn't trick us into going to Neil's apartment. No, not you, sir, although I'm sure you're looking lovely today as well. Angela's apartment looks pretty spacious and modern, with funky-looking furniture that seems very contemporary. Yep, she is definitely rich. I look around for a place to sit, and again Angela motions to the very white and pristine couch. She sits herself down, holding up a finger to let me know she'll be right with me, and continues talking on the phone. That's a widescreen TV. I want it. Angela finally hangs up. Sorry about that. I'm busy with work, but anyways, show me what you got. I throw myself into my work, the one thing that keeps me distracted from everything else, such as accidentally making out with Neil. And the one thing that's my passion in life. Dakimakura length over there? I wouldn't say that long. Because again, my own Dakimakura is longer than I am. I show Angela my portfolio of sketches that I made for her dress, showing her a dozen designs. With each one she gasps and compliments me, and tells me which parts she likes and which ones she doesn't. White and pristine couch. Something's gonna happen. With her activities, I wouldn't doubt it. You go, Angela. We spend our time discussing what elements we could combine together to create her perfect dress. I'm actually having quite a bit of fun. No one has really shown such an interest in my work before. The one thing I'm grateful for, she hasn't brought up Neil. Not even once. I welcome the distraction. Angela gets another phone call interrupting our heated discussion whether or not to Angela! She quickly answers the call and starts pacing around the room. Angela, please. I go back to sketching the dress we worked on together, wondering how I can make it look not so tacky. Why not come over? I'm too engrossed with my sketches, so I'm not paying much attention to what Angela is saying. I hold up the portfolio to her after I finish the sketch. Angela gives it a quick look over, then points to her breast and shakes her head. God, I wish that were me. Before babbling some more on the phone. Gee, I wonder who that could be. I translate this as not enough cleavage, and start conjuring up a new sketch, tuning out her conversation. After Angela hangs up the phone, we get back to her dress again. I know I'm spending way too much time and effort on getting the sketch just right, but I'm having fun, so don't really mind if she makes 1,000 revisions. I keep worrying whenever I ask an artist. I keep worrying whenever I ask an artist for revisions. Like, for each one, like, I wonder how much more of a tip that I should give for all of their patience. I'm sorry for existing. Right, I have to ask it. What's your rate? There's a blank look on my face. Freya? You've been charging people, right? Freya? I've always found it rude to tell people how much I charge, especially when each dress was unique and had a different price. I couldn't really answer her question. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Being repriced, I'll gladly pay you for all of your effort. You're doing a wonderful job so far. I suddenly feel quiet and smile. Thank you. Oh god. Oh god, the lives of rich people. I take a little break, wanting to have Angela's opinion before I work any further, and I simply look around the room. There's a few photographs hung up on the wall, and I make my way over to examine them. There are mostly pictures of Angela in different attire from famous-looking places, such as the Pyramids of Egypt, the Eiffel Tower, and a bunch of other famous landmarks. She's traveled quite a bit. There aren't really any family pictures, though. I wonder why. But then I spot one that has Angela in it when she was a teenager, and a young-looking Neil. She wasn't drunk back then, was she? I feel my face flush red as I suddenly remember that night at the masquerade again. Kill him. I avert my eyes from embarrassment. I do apologize for being so busy at the moment. People just can't get enough of me. You can't imagine why. I can't either. That wooden piece above the television intrigues me. Perfect cubes, growing out of naturally formed branches. I could philosophize on it all day. Do you want the same sort of cube tree for your office? Your pictures are beautiful. Do you always travel alone? I only see you in the pictures. Angela's smile falters. She gives me a faint half-smile instead. Mostly, yes. Not on good terms with the family and all, but that's a story for another time. Now, where were we? We get back to work and we manage to get a little bit more of the design done. And the doorbell rings. Angela leaves the room to answer, and I'm back to pouring my ideas onto my sketches. Couldn't it wait? No, it couldn't. You have to see this. I've been dying to show you. Angela. Angela. I can't believe she's done this. Oh my god, did Neil actually get a permanent haircut? I know that I razzed on him for his purple hair before, but... Man came in already sweating. He's still sporting that black hair of his that's so unfamiliar on him, but his face is all too familiar to me, despite looking paler than normal. He still has the caution sign tie. I think that he legit dyed his hair for a party. What's she doing here? You were the one who made out with us. You... What are you doing here? Be nice, young man. I'll have you know I commissioned her to make me a dress. Yes, but why is she here? I'm too busy to leave, so I invited her over. Maybe we can make it unfamiliar again with our knuckles. Good idea, Tuxie. You would dye your hair for a party? I mean, chase your bliss. Personally, I'm kind of nervous about hair dye, since, like, my hair is already pretty thin, and I don't want to risk, like, jeopardizing my hair health any further. I should probably look into some, like, lotions to rub into my scalp or something. Bro, wigs exist. Yes, but he is a rich person. Don't talk like I'm not here. I'd be less nervous if I was a blonde, but the fact that I'd have to bleach it first to dye it, oh yeah, the bleach is another complication, huh? You didn't ask me to come over for her, right? You know I'm swamped with work this week. I can't afford to take off breaks. Pohu. You're always working lately. I just wanted to show you our vase. Look at how fabulous it turned out to be. The simple white vase standing on top of the coffee table. Neil sighs loudly, covering his face with his hand to show his disappointment. Yes, good. Remove yourself, Freya. Angela, I'm leaving. Sweetheart, no, you don't need to go if this baboon is bothering you. $10 says Angela pronounces vase with a soft A. Ah, good point. Wait a second. Is soft A or ah? I swear I'm good at English. Baboon? Vase. Ah, yeah. Good point, she would totally say vase. Vase. I personally tend to alternate between vase and vase, because I'm still not sure which is the correct pronunciation. It's vase to rhyme with bras in the UK. Oh, that's useful. So it's just a US-UK sort of thing? Like grey and grey? Spelled with A or E? I'll let you know when I come up with a suitable design. Let's continue. It's been about a month since I started working on Angela's dress. She needs it next month before Christmas, so I've been working extra hard. I believe so, or fourths and quarters and fall and autumn. Ah, that's right, quarters. Wait, does the term quarters really not exist outside of the US? Because I thought that the coin was named after the fraction. Or aluminum and aluminium? Ah. Oh, and they say autumn in the US too. It's just kind of more of a formal thing. I don't want to think about Neil at all. I've been trying hard to suppress any thoughts about him. So, I work even harder. Sarah came over today. It's the first time we've met up again since before the ball. Which meant, of course, she's been asking questions about it non-stop. Sarah, we should have given you the invite. Did they give out awards? Like a King and Queen award? This wasn't a prom, Sarah. Oh, but I can totally see that being a thing, you know? Rich people? Anyways, I'm still completely jealous that you got to go. I say nothing. I stare at the little notebook on my counter, filling in some numbers. Quarters in the UK is the fraction. We never use fourths except for he came fourth in the race. I heard it's used regionally as a synonym for a quarter in the UK. Ah. The person you're making this dress for, you met her at the party, right? Yeah, networking! Yes, she was quite the drunk back then. What did you do? Did you drink a lot of champagne? Yes, we did, and we did things we regret. Some. Meet any other clients? Or perhaps Prince Charming? Oh god. Freya, you didn't tell me anything happened at the party. Come on, spill! Did you meet some rich guy and you had an enchanting evening together? Did you kiss on the first date? First comes the champagne, then the emotional pain. You met some prince at the party and you completely forgot to mention it to me. I'm hurt. It's not like I forgot, I just don't really want to talk about it. The night didn't have a happy ending. Oh, what happened? Did something bad happen? Do I need to call the police? Do I need to punch somebody? I am ready to punch somebody. That, I don't know what to call it. All I know is that my feelings are a mess and it's all Neil's fault. Don't scare me like that. You don't have to worry about that. I'm just a bit overwhelmed at the moment. I need some time to process it. Sure thing. Sarah is such a good friend. My phone vibrates, a welcome distraction from our conversation. Yeah, who is it? Clever Kiss, how may I help you? Freya, I have a big favor to ask right now. I ran out of soda. Oh, what is it? Neil, he's in the hospital. Oh no, what a tragedy. Anyway, about the dress. Doesn't he work at the hospital? I don't know what happened. They say he's collapsed. His parents are out of town, so he's got no one taking care of him. What a shame. But wait, he's got the doctors and nurses taking care of him. I'm in Italy at the moment. I can't visit either. Lovely little country, by the way. They've got wine to die for. Oh, I'd love to go there someday. Is he okay? You have to go there now, please. He's got no one else. He's in room 2. Angela! Oh, and be sure to dress up nice, sweetheart. You want to bedazzle him if you'll be the first one he sees. This isn't a HIPAA violation, is it? Oh, and knock him on the head for me, thanks. Bye-bye, darling. Neil's cousin just gave us permission to bonk him. Neil's in the hospital. We have permission to bonk him. Who was it? Suddenly I feel compelled to leave. Tell your best friend about this. Communicate. I'm sorry, Sarah. Something came up. I need to leave. Can you close up shop for me? Well, you're not a doctor, so I wouldn't worry about violating HIPAA. Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, sure. I hurry and walk out of the store, and then I race towards the hospital. Yeah? My heart is thumping loudly when I arrive at the hospital. I ask at the front desk where he's being held. Angela just told you. Angela told you. There's this hard-to-swallow feeling stuck in my throat, and my adrenaline is rushing through my veins as I make my way through the maze of hospital rooms. Shaking just a tiny bit, I open the door to his room. Is this loss? Neil's hospital room is less fancy than our grandma's. I look at the hospital bed. It's empty. I start to freak out. Where did he go? Did they take him away? Did they take him out back to shoot him? Is Neil okay, or did I get the wrong room? Someone's in the bathroom? Oh, that scared me. I just about had a heart attack. He died. The bathroom door opens up. Out walks Neil wearing his usual clothes. Not even a gown. Ah. He looks fine. I'm telling you, Freya. The only correct option here is to walk away. Glad you're okay, bye. Angela did give us permission to bonk him. Bonk. Let it all out. Say Angela paid you to be there. Oh, we should have charged Angela. Don't take another step in my direction. I can't be trusted around you. I like singing. Your cousin told me to hit you. Now I know why. We missed. You're absolutely fine. You had me worried. Oh, Freya's gonna feel like such a jerk when it turns out that Neil is terminally ill. Neil, what are you doing? Get undressed and lie on the bed right now. Stupid idiot jerk face. Someone did ask me to come. Me. No, it would absolutely be the truth. Freya, your standards. I don't know. but I'd hate myself if I didn't at least check up on you, despite what you've done to me. I can excuse murder, but belittling the protagonist, that's where I draw the line. I want to ask, why did you do it? The question that I refuse to let myself think about, but has been haunting me ever since. Why did Neil pretend to be a stranger? Why did he kiss me? Kill him. Is that how you want to spin this? Fine. Goodbye, Neil. I turn on my heel and leave him standing there in the hospital room. An important client request. Oh, Angela. Honestly, that's more modest than I expected. Like, are you sure about this? Like, yeah, it's a plunge line, but that's not really anything particularly, I guess, lascivious nowadays. And I see lots of glitter. Should be it, right? I tried to make the main body of the dress somewhat skin-toned. How do I make it more skin-toned? Because it's gotta register as brown. I think that this is closer to Angela's skin. Does this count? It counts! The yellow is looking kind of bright. Is there any sort of color that we can use to make it really sparkle? Does this count? Oh, this counts. Oh, there's so much I could say about this. No, I can't let her go out to the party with white splatters. I can't. I'm sure that she would like it, but as a professional, I can't. As a professional. Yeah, no white splatters. People will think she's a painter. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Is this good? Okay. It's blue and black. Yeah, thanks for the $12,000, Angela. Because, you know, I thought for sure that Angela would request something more like, still a plunge style. Something all in black. And then gold over here. There's a deep red. With this. Is this close? Can you add shoes to this outfit? No, this is the dress only. Gotta head out. Thanks for coming, Ray! Have a great day! Have a great day, Ray! Ooh, this is nice. I'm gonna add the same pattern here. You can still put boots with this. Just a second. I think a duller red would go with this. Red. Yeah, I was imagining something more like this, you know? I'm gonna keep our bludgeoning weapon. Like, doesn't this seem nice and spicy? Boots. And then do we have something with garters? No? Hairstyle. Something like an updo. Like if the hands on the gloves are red? Yeah. It's unfortunate I don't think that you can apply fade or split color effects to the gloves. This is the closest thing to a low ponytail, huh? Or maybe golden eyes. I mean this in the most valid way possible, but I just realized you look like you're ready to flip off some preps. I saw some preps outside. I stuck up my middle finger at them. Man, what a power move it'd be to just wear bracelets over your gloves. You know, just really give people a good look at the leg. You're spared from the bludgeoning weapon this time, Neil. There. Now that's something that I'd imagine Angela wearing. Why don't you wear this, Angela? Anyway, I think that this has to do it for Tailor Tales this time. I'm not sure how much longer this is going to be, but it seems like we reached the turning point. Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, but with style! Good for her. I keep getting embarrassed looking at that punch that. Anyway, who shall we raid? Will we play a second route? Nah, I mean, this is a free game, so you guys could play it if you want to. I mean, since it's a free game, I wouldn't have to worry about lost revenue if I did go through more than one route. But it's just that I am afraid. I am afraid. What if we meet somebody worse than Neil? I am so scared. Oh, Laziness is playing more Caller X Malice. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming, Han! Let's go, fellow Otome. Not gonna lie, I'm tempted to get it to try out the dress-up element. Yeah, the dress-up element is really cool. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. It's always fun with you guys. And now I am passing you off to Laziness. So you don't think start dating Angela in front of Neil is gonna happen? Oh god, I wish it would happen. Alright. Going to a good route, I think. Soon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And for everybody who's stuck around, this has been your host, Frey Fukunaga, signing off. Bye-bye!